Hello, Bluetooth is winner on the Icebound Glaceon. Don't mind me, I'm already building it. Got home a little early, so I figured, you know what? I have an idea. I gotta start building it. I can't just, put this on the shelf and just not build it. I have to, like, build it now, otherwise I'm gonna forget. I don't know. I'm weird. Uh, no, let's be that way. There we go. I wonder how come this one doesn't go at the right angle, but yet when I do it on that one, it does. So, not sure. So we'll go about that distance. Same for... No, it's the opposite. The heck? I don't get it. Oh. Blink. And last little piece on here. There. So this won't actually rotate the rotors to change the amount of thrust they're giving downwards, because I figured, too many bearings and a bearing spinning it that fast wouldn't really like the physics all that well, all that much. And plus, you'd have to have two bearings, one going in one direction, one the other. So what I figured is we'll do double bearings, right, for each of them. And you remember how I made a quote-unquote realistic car that had 3 different speeds? We'll be doing the same thing for that, but instead of a mechanical clutch, we'll be doing a digital clutch. You'll just literally click a button and it will change it to, to go up higher or stay level or to go down. And then you'll have like the W key to tilt forward, the S key to tilt back, then the D key to rotate right, and the A key to rotate left. So A and D will influence how fast this spins on the back, along with that obvious. Ooh, that's actually going to be pretty complicated. As for the tilt forward and tilt back, I am not sure how I'm going to do that. I'll have to figure it out, but yeah, I just got the rudimentary shape down. Nothing 100% concrete yet, but this is kind of what I want it to look like. The propellers are far too small, but at least using this design, I could do 8 blades, or 3 blades, or 5 blades, or whatever, right? So I don't really have to change how high up it goes, which is nice. I do feel like making them a little bit longer, because it's my belief that it should at least go to about here. Right, so 2 more blocks out, at least, on each side. So let's just quickly do that. Remember, this also depends how much thrust it'll eventually output, so it might be outputting a tad too much thrust, so. But yeah. For the tilting forward and tilting back, I'm not sure. I might have had to put this part on a pivot so I can tilt forward and back, which would make sense why helicopters are contoured like this, but I don't think they rotate that much. Because what I assume is, this part tilts forward a little bit to make it move forward and tilts back to move back. Because that also, using the centrifugal force of the spinning blade here would also impact, where this actually, where the center mass is, so which way it'll actually try to go towards. So it won't be a fast forward and it won't be a fast back, right? But it will be a stable forward and a stable back, which will be ideal for this kind of thing. This is 100% vanilla besides the wings mod, so yeah, that's a thing. I might put this to glass. I don't know. It probably should be glass. I do feel like there should be a line of some sort, so for a support kind of thing, but I think this is also a little bit too thick and also a little bit obstructing. I did put glitchless in the title, so it'll probably have to be glitchless, unfortunately. But I would have loved to just put, 2 glitch welded seats right there. That the main pilot and the co-pilot, but oh well. So far, no glitches are used. Just, standard placements of blocks, which is nice. So I'm actually curious how well this works as it is right now. So let's do that block. There we go. And that block there. Alright. So one will be going towards that one will be going towards that. Glitchless is not in the title? Oh, really? Oh yeah, I guess it just says okay, you know what? Screw it, it doesn't have to be glitchless. Cool. Because the main reason I kind of wanted to do glitchless is because I didn't want to use a Brent Batch stabilizer. Because it'd be so easy just to put a Brent Batch stabilizer in this and just tilt it forward to move forward and tilt it back to move back, right? Yeah, glitchless. Alright. Yeah. For now, we'll be using 2 switches as a quote-unquote binary. It's not gonna really... Well, it will be using binary, which will be nice. So, doing that and that, have this on about there, and have this about there. So basically it'll be, default speed will be this one, right? And then gear 2 will be this one, and gear 3 will be both of these combined together. Very basic, right? So, which is how I did it in my realistic car. So let's just connect those. So, those are rotating the wrong way, first of all. There we go. I am actually curious. Let's see. So, it's a little slow. Okay, let's try with both. Okay, so we do have to rotate the back. Okay. I will also have to remove some of that, but I won't do that when I get the chance. Just want to clean this up a bit. There we go. Okay, so we'll put... Because we always want the outer one to spin faster than the inner one, so we'll do that one. And that one. And this one has to rotate that way. That should counteract the... Yeah. Counteracts the rotating of this a little bit. But the engines do have to move significantly faster. So I'll try it like that and that. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Yep, that's a little too fast. Because the higher the angle, the more thrust they give. You put them at a 60-degree angle, they give the most thrust. And since this thing will be decently weighted, I want to, you know, use the least amount of blades. But yeah, 60-degree angle on the small angled ones. They do 330, but at the angled, because it provides more than 45. And it provides more than 85 as well, which is kind of weird. I don't know. But yeah, apparently this provides more lift. I don't get it, but it does. So, this is rotating far too fast. Let's try this. Alright, let's try it. It's not spinning that fast. Huh. Wait, so these might have to be a little bit higher. If this keeps failing, try 45. See, what I'm thinking is happening here, because these aren't spinning at full speed. There's no way that's full speed. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to change this to 45 here. Which means it might just barely scrape the side of the tail. Which is unfortunate, but whatever. I do need a tad more thrust. 30 won't actually hit the side, but 45 has a chance when it's spinning too fast. And 60 will always touch the side. That's why I have that one at least half a block away, as you can see there. So it doesn't hit unless, you know, unless you put it at full. But oh, that's still not enough. Okay, then I'll have to put it on 60. Kind of saddening. And we'll also be adding quite a bit more weight to this, so. Cool. I'm assuming the electric engines are not, they don't have enough torque or something. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, it's still rotating a little bit. Not as much as before, though. Yeah, I don't think that top one is spinning at the proper speed, because you can see the difference here. I think that when they're spinning sideways like that, they have far too much drag. But I will have to try the... Did he get rid of the longer ones? Yeah, he did. So we'll try... I'm going to try welding them at 30, just so I don't have to delete them and then replace them again. I'm far too lazy for that. Oh wait, I have to grab it from the opposite side. If I grab it from this side, it should let me put it on properly. Yeah. Cool. And then this side. And then this side. Because what I'm thinking is that it's not getting up to its proper speed. And then that's what's the actual issue here. Let's see if it spins faster. Yeah, it looks like it's spinning a little bit faster. Yeah, what's happening here now is that this one on the back here is generating too much lift. Because that one's generating a lot less centrifugal force because there's less drag. So we'll put this back down to 30 degrees, which will be nice. So a lot of tinkering I gotta do. Yeah, it does produce a lot more lift though. And when you're trying to, if you're using it to move forward, it's like perfect. Physics-wise, 45 should be optimal for a propeller. I can't say I've ever seen a propeller go more than 15 degrees. Or sorry, more than 30 degrees. Still? Might just have to have these spin faster. Which means more electric engines, but might be what I have to do. want to disconnect. I want to disconnect that and that. And connect that. And that. And that to that. And that one to that one. Put this one on that. And put this one on that. Cool. It's still not enough? Damn. Okay, let's try one notch up. How's that not generating enough to counteract it? Okay. Let's try 45. Even 30 would be able to finish faster, but at the same RPM would produce less thrust. But yeah, that's what we want, right? We want to find the balance of where we're not generating too much drag, right? So it can spin faster and not spin or not rotate the craft too much. But still provide enough lift to lift up all this, right? And obviously I can glitch weld these wings and put them inside the same block or add more propellers. No, these are fixed, right? So I can put as many as I want around it. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, let's try this. Okay, that is just too fast, first of all. Oh. There we go. Oh, perfect. Rotating at all? Did I find it? Did I get the... Okay, let's, that's the center of the creation. Put a block there. Cool. Then we will just put a peg. Right about there. And let's see if that's the proper center mass. No. Too far forward. Or not far forward enough. Still? Because I get the center mass should be where the propellers are, and I should have tested that before, but... Let's try where the propellers are. Let's see if that's the proper center mass. No, it's front heavy. So, and that's also I didn't fill in the back here, so that's fine. But I would still want to see. It's enough to pull the thing to the side. See, now instead of spinning around like that, it's pulling it that way. But this is at the center here, so it should have been fine. Yeah, once we fill it in, it should hopefully be fine. If not, then oh well. That should be good enough. Alright, so now we just need to make this generate enough lift. Whether it be changing the angle to 45s, or... Which means you'd have to change these again, but... Oh, there we go. Oops. Can you let me delete the seat game? There. I'm just going to move it one more back. Which will also change the center mass, but oh well. I should probably add the little legs on the sides. And we'll also... like... Do that, that, that. That, and that. Delete that. Put that there and that there. And yes, I know I should be putting more of the weight at the bottom, but oh well. I really should be putting these in the floor, but I just think they work so perfectly there. So that's what I'll be doing. No, it won't be these ones. We'll be disabling that. Disabling that, and I will add a binary counter. Actually, do I even want to use binary for this? Oh. Because it's only 3 states, right? So basically, and then I will use switches, and then I'll use that. Because we want or. No, we only want. We want it like that. There we go. So we want. Mm-hmm. And XOR. No. I'm just curious if that would work. Oops. Okay, so let's disconnect that one from there. That one should be. Mm, yeah, I should just use binary. Wink. And we need 3 magical gates. And we need that. We need that. And we need that. So place this over here. Cool. And then that one will need 2. This one will only need 1. Button, button. There we go. Cool. This is connected to. No, those are supposed to be connected together. Okay, so this is our up and this is our down. This is pretty much as compact as I can. Wait, I don't even need 3 sets. I only need 2 sets. Damn it. Cool. Alright, so we have and, nor, and nor. nor. Cool. So technically, one tick, one tick. Those are on and nor. Perfect. Okay, and then we go. I gotta remember how to do this. God, how did I not remember how to do this? God damn it. I gotta look this up. And this one I didn't do it the compact way, I did it the stupid way. The one where it uses one more logic gate than you need, which means I could put that one there and remove this one. This one should be down, yeah. Or no, down should be, because you have up and down. So I could have come back to this one, making this one go there. And is it... Okay. So, that's... I feel I didn't do that right. Okay. Yeah, that works. Much more compact. So that's all I need for that, and then I could just do... There we go. Yeah, much easier. And I could just remove that. Like, this is so much easier than mechanical. Doing it mechanically. Like, I could have just put this little thing in here for my realistic car. For this thing. Because in this one, I have... Where is it? Should be this right here. Right? So I have 3 sensors, 2 of those, and I have it shifting between those. Just to select. Just to do the selection. Yeah. I did it stupidly. So I could have replaced that and a little bit of logic that went with it. With just this. So more compact and works better. So. And you can't break this. The other one, if it had overflow or didn't have overflow protection, so you could overflow the number, which isn't in an actual car, as I presume. You can't overflow the amount of gears you have in it. So. Yeah, I'm gonna be weird, and I'm gonna weld this right there. There we go. So you have the up and down. And we only have 2 stages. Yeah. Okay. And you have the first one, which will be that one, and second one, which will be that one. And then you have first one, second one, first one, second one. Look how clean this looks. It looks so clean. Beautiful. There we go. And then we have this one. I don't remember what they were at, but we'll just try those. And this one was probably like that or something. I don't remember. Yeah, okay. Is that if it's spinning too fast, it'll hit the side. One jump on it. Okay, so these are going the wrong way. And so is this. There we go. I don't know why I'm putting these at different values. They can literally be the same value. Actually, no, they can't be. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's spinning any faster, regardless which one I put it on. So it might just be that it does not have enough torque. So, and we'll yeah, I'm thinking it's not enough torque. And this probably has to spin a little bit faster. Okay. I could have put half blocks in the ceiling too. That would have been smart. Just so you don't get stuck in it. Because it's either you lower the seat by one or you put half blocks or both, depending on how big the vehicle is. Okay, so I'm gonna try using controllers, I guess. Be one way to do it. Let's put that there. We will disconnect, and then we will put there, and that there. First one, second one. That reset the angle pretty damn quickly. So we'll be pushing them in the red direction. So we'll put it on repeat, and we'll go red, we'll go 270, repeat, 360. Cool. Yep, that's definitely a lot more thrust. That's what it was then, it was torque. So it just wasn't, the blade wasn't being able to turn fast enough. Okay, so now the issue is that it's not balanced. So the center mass isn't where the propeller is. Which is a lot easier to fix than, you know, the other issues we've been dealing with. I've been having troubles with this back end because I don't know how I want to finish it. I would like to just do a wireframe for the back, which I think would be pretty neat, but I don't think that would look very good. So what I'm going to try to do. Okay, I'm going to try doing that. We're going to go right there. I'm going to try that. And that. And then we'll put this to there. I can grab it from the inside. This to there. That to there. And this one to there. Now we just have to add that and that. Hmm, maybe that. Maybe that. Yeah, I could work with that. That looks good enough. I do feel like these... Oh no! They do need to be one for the back. Oh no. How did I not realize this wasn't centered for this part? The heck? Let's just delete those. Do that. Where did the piece that fell into the ground go? Oh well. As long as these are centered, that's all that matters. Now we just have to make sure the other side is identical. There we go. Okay, so... Oh god. We go like that. Like that. Same height. Oh, I already don't remember how it looks. This is such a problem. Oh shit. I guess for now just do that and that. Cool. That. That. And like that. And one more on that one. This part's a little too thick, so I'll just pull her back. Whoops. There we go. Is that really 3 blocks? Top, but 2 on the bottom. Okay. So it goes 2, 3, 3. 2, 3, 3. Then below it, it goes 1, 2, 2. 1. Ah. Right. Block, block, 3, block, block. Blocks that way, 2 and 2. That part matches up, and does the top match up still? Perfect. That's symmetrical on this side and this side. So one thing I do plan on doing is actually being weird and doing that. No? I almost feel like that. Cool. And we'll do that. Cool. So for now, I guess I will put... Well, I need a way in and out, but... Okay, so before anything bad happens... It looks like a submarine. It just looks like a submarine. Oh, that's adorable. It legit just looks like a submarine. It literally just looks like a submarine. Oh my god. That's beautiful. If I would have did a different nose design, it would have looked different. Yeah. Oh, there's 2 creations already saved with the exact same name. Cool. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so we will remove that and that. And then we will, where it is, right there. Yep, that's where it was. Oh, and then we will go all the way until that part there. And up until, yeah, that part there. Shit. Cool. And we will put a panel there and a panel here. So I would love to have, you know, the smaller part back that there, but whatever. It'll just be sticking out, which will be fine. Okay, so let's put a block there that we can later remove, and we will put a enter sign. There. There we go. Much easier so far. Then we'll put a block there. and that there. Cool. Now we just need a way out, which is a lot easier said than done. We'll just put a hole there, there, and we'll have to remove that block and that block. But yeah, now there's a decent bit more space, which is nice. I could also open up the walls a little bit by using signs as walls, which apparently does not affect the weight, even though they're half the size, but yeah, it does work better. Yeah, and then for the back, you just get out like that for now, which will be fine. Alright. So now we need to... I should probably use the controllers for the back too, right? Probably. I don't think they ever hit their limit, but just in case. Okay, so let's set... First one to that, second one to that, first one to that, second one to that. Hopefully. We want to go red. 270. Both are on. Now both should be off. No? Oh, I can only see one of them anyways. That's the problem. It's actually floating! Lol. Okay, so now I just need to disable those. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Which direction did... Damn it. Which direction do these need to spin in? Red as well. That's actually pretty convenient. Cool. So red will do 360 and 270. Cool. Get in the seat. Get in the seat. There we go. Okay, so the back one's not spinning fast enough. Well, I'm gonna try one thing before I make it spin faster. Make it a little bigger? Bigger? No. Let's see. Yeah, I could just use electric engines for the back ones. Which we'll put just like there and there. So put that one there, that one there. Put this one on like that, and this one on like that. And we will leave the directions as is, I believe. Nope. Opposite direction. Still not fast enough. Still not fast enough, damn. Okay. Okay, so the only one I can adjust is that one. I can't go above that. Alright. But these are at 45, right? It's not generating enough. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to add yet another blade. A 45-degree angle blade, apparently. Temporarily remove that and that. Symmetry purposes. Okay. Is that enough? I think it's a little too much. It's logic. When the back ones provide more thrust than the top one. Because that just means it's too much, right? Which means we'll do that. Oh, now it's not enough? Huh. Kinda weird. Yeah, it is getting off the ground, which is nice, but... I said once I balanced it, right, it was nice, but now that it's doing that, could be an issue. My rear stabilizer is too high up. I think it's too low. And I know that's going to sound stupid. The reason I think it's too low is I think it's because the bottom is swinging that way, right? And since the bottom is swinging that way, the thrust is getting pulled, center of axis is probably like here. And it's being pulled below that and swinging up around it. So, I think it's too low. Yeah. It's pulling around this axis right here. So. I know it's in relatively center of creation, but I think maybe the half point's in between these. But either I have to add more weight on the bottom, which would level it out, which I could easily do by adding some metal, which might also make it too heavy. But there's no sense in not trying, so we could just do that. 7 and 7. Whoops. One more. So we'll try doing that, just adding more weight below it, right? just to counteract the weight of the wings above the center of axis. That should help a little bit. So there's still more weight above it than there is below it. So what I will do is I will do that. And I will pull those in by one. And then I will add, just for symmetry purposes, it's still a little bit too much, but we're getting there. As you can see, it's slowly working, right? It's no longer like it's better now, right? So yeah, that's what it was. It was the top was too heavy compared to the bottom, or this part was at the wrong thing. So either I can make this out of wood and put that one block higher up, or again, I could just add more weight. There's no blade adjustment though. I understand for stability's sake, but annoying that you can't just do a swash plate mod for stability wise. I don't understand? Question mark? There's no blade adjustment though. I understand that is for stability's sake, but it's still annoying that you can't do a swash plate. I don't know what a swash plate is though. That's where I'm confused. Oh, it's getting so much better. It's slowly getting there. Look at it looks like it's. Oh, that is perfect actually. If it's swinging the other way now. At least it's getting off the ground. So now we just need stability, right? So now is where I'll add the glitches. Boink. There we go. And since I'm OCD, eh. Cool. Okay. So now to add stability, we don't want to affect rotation at all. We will add a burnt batch stabilizer. The thing I said I was trying to avoid. So we cannot place a block above it or below it, but we will just add one at the center mass, which will be right there. We'll weld it to that block right there. And that is all. That is all the stability we will add to this. Very, very minor. Doesn't look like the stabilizer's working. Look at that! Isn't that so much more stable? Isn't that ridiculous? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The only problem is that's max thrust. Unfortunately. And it can't go any higher for whatever reason. But for some reason it gets to that height and it stays there. So, very cyclic, yeah. Come on. There we go. We'll place on ground. Well, so up. This is supposed to be going slightly down. This is supposed to be level height. And this is supposed to be going up. I think the lift fucked with it, but... And then stop, right? So that's full. Then level flight is supposed to be this, but clearly we were dropping. Right? But... if I had better tuning of this, it'd be nice, but... I think we're also a little bit back heavy right now. Just a tad. I don't know. What I will do is just shave off just a little bit. Actually, no, that kind of makes it weird. I wish I had half blocks. Like, so annoying that I don't. Because now I have to use this. It looks weird. There we go. That doesn't actually affect the weight at all, which is whatever. Right. Nikki's here. Read the pilot's commands from the non-rotating fuselage to the rotating rotor hub, the main blade. Translate the input via helicopter flight controls into motion of the main rotor blade. Because the main rotor blades are spinning, the swash plate to transmit. Huh. Alright, I don't really care what materials I use. I just care about the functionality and then the placement of those blocks. So that should be a little bit more balanced now. Still a little bit back heavy. Which means I will have to replace 2 blocks this time. Cool. Much better. Still, it's still back heavy? What? How? How is this still back heavy? Damn. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do then, if it's gonna be like this, I'm gonna add a temporary piece like that. Add that. That one shouldn't be that block. Replace that with wood. Because these inner, like, few blocks don't even matter what material they are. I'm actually surprised. There we go. Now. Okay, so then let's just do that, that. This is also reducing the weight at the bottom. But, oh well. Let's see. Still? How? How is it still back heavy? I don't understand this. And that's tree. But at least it looks like it's going up now, which is nice. Let's try lowering the gear. It still goes down too quickly. But. Okay, so my dilemma. My dilemma. I'm just gonna try doing that. I know that's gonna seem stupid, but I'm just going to try it. To see if that I'd even need to add any metal weights to this at all. Well, that goes up a lot faster. And still back heavy, which means we just reduce a little bit of weight on the back. It'll be fine. So I could just shorten the back by like a block. And let's see. Still goes down too quickly. Okay, so this is just a weight issue at this point. Your center mass is behind your lift rotor. That's how. Yes, we already know that, but you keep asking. Mm-hmm. I really do just feel like just shaving off, like making this just like that little bit smaller all around. I just feel like doing that, but I feel like that would kind of hurt it, but I do have to make it a little bit lighter, unfortunately. So just move the main blade back. But remember, it's back heavy. Moving the main blade back would be shifting all of this weight back one more block. Oh wait, that'd also be the main thrust that'd be also moved one back. Huh. Which would also make sense. I'm gonna be stupid. I'm just gonna do a stupid. It's how is it so back heavy? I don't get this. Didn't even affect it like at all. Yeah, I might have to move it back one. But it's already like further back than it should be. I wonder if all the blades are the same length. Actually, this thing would be going faster further up if we could. Okay. Okay. If I could counteract completely the rotation in the opposite direction, it would actually be moving up faster. Whether I want to acknowledge that or not, that is the case. Because some of the rotation is being dampened because this isn't pulling it, enough. So either I have to, again, increase the amount this is, right? Or I can do a little bit of cheating. And yes, I'm well aware this is a terrible idea. And yes, I know this could fail in an unspectacular way, but I want to try. Wait, is it actually generating less lift now? Or is it the friction? Pretty sure it's the friction now. Yeah, it's probably just the friction now. Okay. Then again, it is a shorter blade. Hey, Morodar's on. Wait, what was he playing? I was not paying attention. Okay, Casper's playing this. Casper, you can join if you want to. What's Mordor playing? Oh, Planetary Annihilation. Nah. He should play VR Chat again like he used to. Yeah. No, what he plays is completely up to him. But see, it is generating more. Actually, I should probably eek. There we go. Stop the rotation while I'm going to be placing stuff on it. Would be a good idea. I could also glitch weld these, but that's 5, that's 5. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, 5. I don't know, 5 is just too many, I swear. This also means I could have it spinning at a lower speed, hopefully. Okay, so if it wasn't for the tree... Come back! Don't be so stable without me! Don't do this! No, don't do this! Come back! Oh, it's not going anywhere. Thank gosh the blade got stuck in the fuselage. Look at it! Why does that vibrate so vigorously? Oh, poor guy. Hey. Well, the 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to lower that one by 1. 1, 2, 3. Just generating a little too much lift. But that is beautiful. is absolutely beautiful. Like, obviously, it's, it's too much lift because it's tilting the whole thing, which means we just need to add a little bit of weight at the bottom. But, and then tree. Oof. Then off. Ay. Um, that button. Okay. Rotation, rotation, rotation. Ugh. Oh my god, trees. Okay, so this, once it stabilizes, hopefully, hopefully. I feel like the top blade should be spinning faster. Yeah, no, we're going down. Yeah. Alright. So what I want to do is I want to add a 30-degree right there, right there, right there, and there. What I also want to do is put that there, and that there with a block on the inside. And what I also want to do is I want to now is replace this with metal. Or this with metal. Doesn't even look attached, but hopefully it is. We did 4 blocks. There. Okay, now we get in the seat. Push the 1 key. Cool. Alright. Rotation. Rotation. And rotation. Hey, Nicky Nicky's here. And then if we go like this, it shouldn't be as drastic of a descent, hopefully. Yeah, be nice and soft. Alright. Okay, shit. Ah, shit. Alright. The hard part about this is I gotta weld it exactly the way it was. Which clearly it's not. Ah. That way. There we go. Doink. You been offline that much? You been offline that much? Block there. I need to grab another block. So many blocks that I gotta grab. It's like effort. Oops. That. Boink. Eat. Oops. The block there, anyways. Get ready to catch. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay. Press that button. There we go. We should be able to get rid of that. Cool. So, button, button, and button. Much more lift. That one not spinning fast enough, apparently. But it is providing too much lift. Center mass still has to be lower than. Because it's not spinning. I want to say it's not spinning fast enough, but it looks like it's spinning fast enough. And if we do this, we're still falling. But we're also still rotating, which we shouldn't be. So. Yeah. And then after I get all this sorted, I have to make it so it can actually turn without glitches, which I probably won't even bother. I'll probably just use the sponging glitch at this point. I almost feel like I should be using suspension glitch. Because it only takes one module, like one piece of suspension to do it too. Because all you need to do, or only should, because I only need 2 axes of rotation. Because we need it should be, how do I set this up? Because it should be like that, and then block there, like that. But we'll have to double it up. But yeah, we'll just have a suspension in between. That should be all it takes. And someone's car alarm on their vehicle's going off. You guys won't be able to hear it because noise cancellation, but still. It's a thing. We'll just do that. Just gonna make sure by doing it like this. Well, yeah, realistically, that's all we need. Is that little setup there? Little. Kind of. It's kind of. Still far bigger than what's necessary, but yeah. Essentially this is put it there. There we go. Essentially this is all we need. So I can make the top part a little bit smaller if I wanted to by using different blocks. Right, but core principle is just the same. Yeah, this will allow us right and left and up and down. Yeah. As you can tell, it's not going down. And then we can remove the stability module in here and replace it with just this. And we'll just attach, I guess, gas motors. Or, no, we'll do electric. We'll do electric. Yeah. Or we'll do controllers. It might be too much. I'll try gas. Alright. Let's push that one once. And we will remove that. Our mass is probably right here. And that means for me to fit that in there, I do have to remove these. And that. Might have been a bad idea. Might have been a bad idea. Place block there. There we go. There we go. So we should be able to fit the module right there. And now we just need to find places for the engines. So we'll probably just do that. And that. And then we need gas engines. We'll do that there. And we'll have to do metal. Right there. Cool. So we'll just put that block there. Fill in the hole. Cool. So for up and down, we'll do like that, and that will be hooked into that. We'll put it like that speed for now, and then this one will just be... This is a lot more power than what we need, but oh well. Ay. Okay, now we just gotta get in the seat. And we need to push that button. And now I need to double check that that is right and that is left. Clearly that is not the case. Those ones don't work either. Let's try now. Default. Doesn't even look like it's trying to rotate. Because realistically, those should be opposites. Oh, I'm stupid. That's why it's not working. There we go. I don't know why I thought that would work. Clearly they can't spin in the directions they want to. We were on the... Yeah, we were. Alright. Well, so now we just need to hook up into that one into that one into there, and that one into there. Put this one on that speed, and put this one onto that speed. And then this will be that, that, that. So that's opposite. We need to double it up. Well, half speed. Okay. LED RGB. Nice. There we go. Solves that issue. Did I set these up right? This one. That one. I guess I did. Hmm. As I said, I want to not use stabilizers, but if I have to, I have to, right? Like, you could probably make one using mods, but yeah. Uh, should eventually level itself out. We'll just put it on flat ground. Go. Hi. Forward, back, right, left. Let's try to go down smoothly. There. Hi. Not letting you join? Really? Ah. This is technically flying with just the wings mod, right? Right? We can lower the speed, so we slowly fall. This is supposed to be the height where it or the level where it like doesn't fall, it just stays at the same, but no. Also, I've noticed one of the controllers, the one for the second one, so this one, isn't rotating fast enough. Is it just this one, or is it that one? Maybe it's this one. This one would have to rotate faster on its own. Oops. I'm pretty sure I pushed the wrong one. Oh. I don't know why it's not letting you join. It should. Mm-hmm. Wait, so it'll let me launch game, but or invite to join group. Yeah, it'll let me join you, but not the other way around. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let me just try reloading. I don't know how. It doesn't let me. As I said, like, invite friend. Right? I go to your name. I can invite to watch. I can manage. I can click trading. I can launch game. Watch game. Like, I don't get this. Why it's not. I'll let you join? It hasn't said you joined yet. Oh, there we go. Now you joined. I wish I would have put the buttons on the bottom, just so I could push it from outside the helicopter. This thing looks so derpy, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful, I love it. Save. Yes. Hey. Oh. You know what I really feel like doing after building this entire time and spending 2 hours on this? Like, do you ever just get that feeling when you've been building something for like quite a while and you know, you're just like fed up with building? You know, sometimes you just gotta let out your stress, right? And frustrations. And you just gotta, you know, you just gotta. Sometimes you just have to, right? It wasn't close enough? It was enough to knock it back, but it wasn't close enough? Wow! Are they invincible? The fuck? How does that survive? Is that sometimes you gotta let out the frustration. The heck? Oh, I see. So it does the rotation of the blades and the angle of the blades based on these pistons down here then. But why are the blades rotating when it's not, like, say when the blades, when it's stuck, right? Why are the blades rotating as they're going through? Like if you put it on slow again, right? Like you notice the blades are still rotating. Or were they... I swear I saw them rotating. Okay, let's put this on that. I swear they're rotating when they're going in between angles. Yeah, they're totally rotating. Like this side's at like a 45-degree angle, and this side's like flat. There's no way they're supposed to on a helicopter? Are you sure? Are you sure? Also, you probably could come back this quite a bit. Like, how come you can't just have these closer? Actually, would you be able to? Probably not. And like, do you even need the ring on the... Oh, wait, wait. Okay, the ring on the outside is supposed to tell it what angle to go at, I guess? But you didn't really need that. You could have just put it directly into the inside. Oh, I guess it's so the blade is always directly above. And only the plate around the outside is the part that's tilted. I guess. But if you notice, it is shifting because it is hitting the pipe in the middle. You didn't add enough tolerance. That's probably what causes the vibrating. Because it is hitting the pipe in the middle. Yeah, I see. That's actually really cool. Yeah, I wonder if you could just do it with sensors and controllers to tell it when one side's, you know, one angle, the other side's another, right? Like, say, so like say if you want to move forward, right? You just have, you know, the one sensor tell it to lower it when it gets to this side, right? and then when it gets to the other side to do in the opposite direction, right? And say if you want to go left, right, you do the equivalent of the left. You just change which side it'd be picking up and rotating on, because that's all it's essentially doing. Is like if the left one is the one that's trying to move towards, because I'm assuming down means you're trying to move in that direction, right? It's flat on this side, but even more of an angle on the opposite side, right? So you just have to have this side go less by 15 degrees and the other side go more by 15 degrees, and have the default be 15 degrees, right? And just have a sensor pick up, down, and then the side opposite, right? So just so you don't have to have any mechanical arms and just have it be digital, which would probably create less lag. Because remember, this has like suspension in it and a bunch of pistons and bearings in between that, and I'm just wondering if that would be a possibility to do. Because that means you'd only have to do double bearing on each of the blades, and that's it for bearings. And then as for the mechanism that detects it, you just have to have a piston go up with a colored block on it or something, or a range sensor on the wing or something like that, and have it detect which side it's trying to do the opposite of, or have some logic to it as well. Remember, all I have is ideas. I suck at the game. It's just, and I'm far too lazy to do most ideas. Like this thing took me like 3 tries to build, and I love it. It's just like so tempting to just launch it. We've got tank steering. Only when when you're trying to move on the spot. So. Because if you're doing forward and left, forward and right, it's no longer tank steering. But if you try to do back left, back right, then it does tank steering. So. Or you can just go straight back. But yeah, it doesn't have back left and back right, and then just rotate on the spot. If you do this, it's just gonna go like that instead of just like that. It's gonna rotate around its right set of wheels when you just hold right. I believe I do have some things I like to shoot at. Oh yeah, I don't think Casper got to see this. Wonder how good he is. You're gonna do it from that far? Oh, you got one. There you go. And he's even got the multiplayer lag too, and he's hitting them. Let's see how far I can hit him from. I'm decent at hitting stationary, but moving at this far range is gonna be like impossible for me. Oh, I got it first try. Ah, shit. No! Oh, there we go. Ah, shit. At least they're all relatively the same height. Hey, there we go. It is like how easy it is to reset, and it's a minigame, so you're supposed to be like as fast as possible. Eh. And I love how simple it is. As simple as it should be, as Brent stated. All I see is that you replace the some of the pipe pieces with wood, and then made the one side elongated. That doesn't look right. fixed? Oh, it's because the suspension resistance wasn't on full. How come you don't just put a piston? Because what I'm thinking is these arms on the sides here that are like 2 blocks long, you can put pistons there. And then in the middle one, you can put a piston. Oh, that does fix it. Kind of. I still think it's traveling a little too fast, but... I wonder if that would work with the wings mod. Just using straight pieces. Like if we did... Like that. But in the middle properly. There we go. So more lift on the back, less lift on the front. Interesting. So this is what you're talking about then. So like the person he presses W, right? Which would be pushing up the back ones, and the middle ones would go up a little bit, right? And that would be these ones tilting more on the back, which would be more force on the back, and then less force on the front, which would, push the thing forward without having to tilt the entire blade itself. It just, obviously, since these would be much smaller than an actual helicopter, they wouldn't actually take up that ridiculous amount of space, and nor would the mechanism doing it. But yeah, that's... Huh. But as for turning left, though, are you sure that's what it's supposed to be for left? That it just strafes to the left? Because I don't remember a helicopter strafing to the left. Or tilting to the left, or ever wanting to tilt to the left like that. Unless they do, then... Eek. Well, yeah, roll forward and back, but... Or no. Oh. Roll is, yeah. It's, I can't place blocks up now. Not like place blocks. Roll is that way. Like that. And not the, not that way. Because that would be, pitch would be that way. And roll is, left and right. Or yaw. Yaw, pitch. Yaw would be rotation. I can't remember. Also, do you think putting suspension in between the things would act a little bit, add a little bit of play, which would make it a little bit less strict, which might make it a little bit smoother? Like where you have the small pipes going up. Do you think just adding a little bit of play would be a little bit nicer? Just for a smoother transition between, going from a 45 to a 0 degree angle. It's either that or else just, scrap mechanic physics and it would just make it worse, but... because of the amount of blocks already on it. But I still think that since you made the middle block, I still think they're hitting each other. You'd have to make it out of put this there, that middle section there, just because it is still touching that small pipe piece. Or I guess it's wood now, but. I guess it is a small pipe piece. Yeah. It still touches on that when it's tilted. So I would suggest, a flat block. Oh, and you didn't glitch weld these. Ah. Yeah, you can see it's still going inside the block on this side. I don't know if that affected at all, but scrap physics. um, did you hit it with a hammer? Because I didn't touch anything. Um, uh, that doesn't look right. I think it rotated all the way around the wrong way. How does it even? How does it? See, that's a problem I'd see if we put suspension there. But how does it do that without the suspension? The fuck? I kind of want to make this, mechanically. Or not mechanically, digitally. Using the sensors I was talking about. So what I'm thinking is I want to have a plate like that with a block with a rotating disc with sensors pointed like that with bearings like that. Then we'll put a small pipe, small pipe, small pipe, small pipe, and then we'll put on another set of bearings, 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 and then we'll put on our... They probably would be defaulted at a 15-degree angle, wouldn't they? We'll do 3 sets of those, of those, 3 sets of those, and then what we'll do is for this bit down here, we'll be putting, I need to go to weld. I'll have to destroy this. That. And we'll do that. So now I should be able to weld that block there. That block there. That block. Or did I grab it on the wrong side? I think I grabbed it on the wrong side. Yeah, it should be... Wait, did I mess this up? Oh no, I didn't. There we go. And that there. And then we'll have a controller connect to the bottom one. Then we'll have 4 controllers. Right? Or 8. I guess I could do... Yeah, because it'd have to rotate in the opposite direction. Actually, I do only need 4. It's just going to 2. So this one would go there, and then there, and this one would go there, and there, and this one would go there, and there. Ali Kassam, welcome to the stream. Go there, and there. So it will be left 15, then right 15. So right 15, left 15. Right 15, left 15. Right 15, left 15. Right and left. And then we'll just hook up these sensors to the opposite side, I believe. And then these will be colored this. Oh no, that wouldn't work. Ugh. So that rotating middle platform won't work then. But we'll still need the double bearings for the variable speed anyways. For the different sets of lift. I'll be fine like that. That means I'd have to have blocks getting introduced into this. That means a piston being pushed in. Means I should have done that out of a small pipe. Which basically just means I have to rewire it. I didn't get it in time. Small pipe piece, that, and the rotation won't actually matter. There we go. Cool. Okay, so for this, we just have to have a block. We'll actually do this, and then we'll do block. Do it like that. And we'll do a piston. It's flying away on you. At least it's stable. Without the counter rotation. Okay, so we'll just put these on 1 block distance. So we don't have to do color shenanigans. And I do need to rewire this, unfortunately. Oh. And there. Just gonna double check that it's all the same. Okay, so red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, and red and blue. Perfect. So now we should just be able to do that one, that one, that one, and that one. That. So for this, we'll have, I guess I could just put into a basic WSD converter. So 30 constant. Yeah, we'll do it like now. They're spinning the wrong way. Look at that! It actually works! Except for it's the wrong direction. I just have to invert which the sensors are going to, but that works. Look at it. Up on this side, right? You'll see it gets increased. So it'll go from 15 to 30, right? And then this side will go from 15 to 0. That actually works using sensors. That's beautiful. The only problem is once you get to a fast enough speed, like if we go to like 180, I don't think it will be fast enough to keep up with it. Look up. Is it that stable? Like, sure, the base platform's spinning a little bit, but damn. Hmm. Are you trying to knock it out of the sky? Because if you want me to get out of the sky, I could do it pretty quickly. No bombs. There you go, got it out. Just land on one of its blades. That's all it takes. Yeah, if I give myself a little bit of spinach here. But she'll should go to 15, unless it's not fast enough. Let's push that. That should be this side going to 15. Like, it should be fast enough, hopefully. Oh, these are on a range higher than they should be. There we go. As I said, the main problem for this is I don't think the controllers move the blade 15 degrees fast enough. That's the only problem I see with this. Because you can only edit, say, with blueprinting, you can only edit the angle, you can't really affect the speed. Or can you? Actually, no, I think you can increase the speed. That means I'd have to edit. Yeah. I think I can affect the speed, but that means this would have to be blueprint edited. But I think this is a lot lag friendly, more lag friendly than your thing. So. And quite a bit more compact. Because obviously for the blocks here, you can have them coming from below, right? You don't have to have them coming from the side. So. Then you can put like blades in there as well, so it's completely flush besides the sensors. But can it go down without just crashing with the blades completely stopping? Can it be a gentle descent down, gentle descent up, and then stay at the same height? Essentially, you should be able to have two of these on as well. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think it's the controllers are moving fast enough. Then again, maybe that tiny adjustment. Because what I could do is I could tell it to go more. So it will just move faster, but it won't actually get to that angle. So I could just go 45, 45, 45, 45, which means it's essentially going 3 times faster to 15, like to get to 15. But it's not going to get to the 45 because it's only going to be on for a certain period of time. Like I can do it that way, which should, as you see, go to 0 right about there, and get to about proper angle right there. Maybe a little bit past it because it's not spinning fast enough. So I'll put that to like 270. There. And that's as fast as we can get this one to go. Without it messing up. Right, and then we could just stop it. Oh, it's fixing its angle it's supposed to be at. That's why it's doing that. There we go. Now if we just added more blades. I wasn't counting. Should have been counting. Because these are only 3 wide, 3 long. So that's 3 long, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. 2, 3, 7, 9. Oh. So now to put this thing in a gyro to see if it actually rotates. Here, Casper, you use it. I'm too lazy. Or too lazy. I don't think this is centered on the wood anyways. 2 blocks. We have to remove all of that. And then 2 blocks. So we have to remove pretty much all of where the logic. Side 1 block. That means we just extend this side by 3. Cool. 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, and 2. Cool. Now let's balance. All I have to do is do this. One, two. Perfect. Oh, he did land on it. I was gonna say, I don't remember this thing moving on. So. So initially this thing should be perfectly balanced. And then I'll just put pistons to reset the thing. We'll just go like there, there. Like a two, two, two. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoops. That's not how you balance something properly. Balance. There we go. And now it's balanced. Hopefully. Alright. Start rotation. Oh my god. Stupid idea. Alright, so let's try to make it go the opposite way. Does it that way? Okay. Does it do... let's reset. That one goes that way. Reset. That one goes that way. Reset. And which way does the forward one go? That way. So I just gotta fix which ones it's on. Actually, I'm gonna put a torque gate. So if I just do that, I'm gonna reset. Okay, this is the platform's too close. Reset. Level. That way. That way. Let's say the ground. Well, it definitely affects the rotation. I just might not have them in the right position. Because if you want it to move that way, right, you want to have this side higher, right? Essentially, these are backwards. Just to have this side higher, right, you'd have to have this sensor picking up, which would tell this one, right, would tell this one to rotate up, and that side to rotate down. Right, because then this side would be providing more upwards thrust than the other side, which would make it go that way. So, yeah. I think I'm done. I'm good. One last thing I gotta do before I head off because, you know, I have to. Oh, I actually missed. There we go. it just works. I love it. This is like my favorite little mini tank with explosive barrels. Beautiful. Because I like the explosive barrels because they could damage anything other than toilets. Unless someone makes their entire creation out of toilets, that they can blow it up. So it doesn't require people to use mods and, you know, have their entire thing out of cardboard or, you know, cardboard parts like cardboard wings and like cardboard engines and everything, right? Do I want to make a new one? See, here's the thing. Here's the dilemma I have. I put this on there, right? I redesign it. Make it wonderfully good for, you know, moving forward, back, strafing right, strafing left, or sorry, pitch and yaw, right? But to rotate left and rotate right, I would need extra bearings on the backwards propeller. So either I have it as a standard speed that can affect all different variable speeds for going up and down, or I go for a smart engine setup where, you know, if you hold forward longer, it will go up as a top speed and go down, which means I'd require mods, and at that point, I'd have a whole new setup for this mechanism. And yes, this works. This mess works. Is the same as yours, except for no mechanical. It's just sensors. But yeah. And I have it instead of increasing the speed on the controllers. Hey, go ahead. Push the one switch that's on its own. The controls are reversed right now. This one right here. And you might not want to be standing on it, so like go over here. Yeah. Controls are just reversed, but yeah, it works. They can tilt it. Oh. Reset. Alright. And we'll just reset it. There you go. Yeah, they are angling properly. I have it at a much higher. Oh, you want to see it slower? Okay, so that means I'll have to change all these rotations then. I'm just gonna lower them because I have it on higher than what they can get to, just because, you know, they'll technically be moving 3 times faster to get to that lower angle, and they'll never actually achieve the higher angle. So instead of increasing the controller speed to 3 times, I just do that. Yeah, and then we'll just put the speed, which will be right here. We'll put it on like that, and then we'll have to reset its position and re-weld it to the ground. I'll just do. Oh, won't let me weld it. Come on, game. Let me weld it. Okay, why is this not letting me weld? Place it over there. Let me fucking weld, game. There you go. Okay. So, slower speeds. Oh, but it's positioned the other way now. Slower speed. Now we just tell it, say, the one direction to go forward, right? Now this side is going, is it this side? It should be this side going less and your side going more, or nope. Can't remember which mission's enabled. It should be this side going more and the opposite side going less. It's a bit out of phase. But remember, it's been... I have no excuses. Whoops. Okay. One thing I do want to change, though, is which one these are controlling. It should be that one to there, that one to... be that one to there, that one to there, that one to there. Yep. There we go. Alright. We'll just shorten the wings. So we can actually stand on here. Oh, these are supposed to be 15. There. And then I will put that on there, that on there. I'm adding a new button which tells it, well, we won't be using this button. That one. There we go. That's just to level it out. Because I figured having it on separate would be better. Okay. So rotate. Nothing right now, and then we push the button. And you can see the far side is rotating up, and this side is rotating down. Or is that the opposite? That is the opposite. So let's fix that then. It should be this side that's going up and the other side going down. Yeah. Okay, so now that side's going down, this side's going up. Because that's to go forward, right? You want that side to go down and this side to go up if you're going towards you from my side. Or I guess the direction I'm facing with my character. Okay, let's try to the right. Okay, so I did have these originally wired up the right way. Okay. These are supposed to be crossed over then. Cool. Then to go to the right, you want to have this side going up and the other side going down. If we look right here, this side is leveling out. Right when it gets to that piston there, is leveled. I think it might stay on a little too long, which is why it's probably pushing a little bit more than it should. And then this side goes up 15 extra, so it's going to 30. So, yeah. It should be right. And then obviously at faster speeds, it's not going to be seeing it as long. and it won't be able to see those as long. So if you're going to go 3 times the speed, so to 270, then you want to have this on 45, 45, 45, 45, and yada yada. Because you want to increase the angle of what it can get to by 3 times. So. Is yours getting kinked, Casper? Is that why it's slowing down like that? Because that's the only reason I didn't want to go mechanical, is because if it gets kinked, then you're going to have, you know, either the angle's going to jerk because, you know, the rotation's going to stop, or your lift's going to suddenly drop, right? It'll be a bumpy ride. So if we go digital, right? The drag? Okay. So if we go digital, then you don't have that issue. And then this, obviously, you don't have to have this going from the side. You can have it going vertically, right? Because these are only on a distance of 1. Or you can have them colored and yada yada and have this shift around however you want. But I prefer sensors over just a timer because I don't think a timer would be very accurate. Because if they get out of sync, you're kind of screwed. Kind of want to do something weird here. Well, now we just need to hook up. It'd be better if this stopped. Cool. We hook up that to that. And that. Hook up that one to that one. And that. We hook up this one to that one. And that. This one to that one. That. Okay. This should go in a wave motion. Technically. That's what it's doing. So I do have the propeller set up correctly then. Then obviously at faster speeds, right? Let's set it up for a faster speed, right? So. Let's just put this to like 70. Then we should see this going in a faster wave motion. But it's still a wave motion, and they're all in sync. Right? So that's essentially what I'm doing for this, is one side's going up at the same time one's going down. Right? So if we had this in a circular thing, you'd see it doing the same thing this does. But, yeah. That means the timing is correct. I don't know, I find this kind of entrancing. But yeah, it is doing it correctly then. And obviously, if I wanted to have it instant like that one is, right, then I wouldn't even need, you know, the extra block there. I'd just have a sensor, right? Or I guess in this case, I could just do timing, right? Then I can have that going directly into the angle of this, right? So we don't have to have a smooth transition. We can just do that, but I don't know. This would work. In this case, it should be flattening out on this side and then going higher on the opposite side. And if you're wondering why I have the block for when it's going on, like this, realistically I should have at the halfway point, having it turn off. So I'd have to do like this, or small pipe bend, right? And that would make it exact right, but meh. Because you want to have on, half on, and then start going off. This one is staying on just a little bit too long. That's about it. Because you'd want to block it in half, but the same distance on then off, right? So you could either just do a block, so it's just on, off, right? Or you can just do on, half block, and then off, right? So we don't have half blocks, so yeah. There's just a spring glitch at the moment? Huh. Oh, is it still trying to reset its angle? Probably. I'm just going to remove that. That. And that. Do this. Wash plate. Digital wash plate. Kind of digital. Oh. I kind of want you to save that so I can start shooting you out of the sky. But I'm just mean. How long have I been... Oh, I've almost hit the 10-minute mark as I spawn this. And then it resets. And that last little flicker you saw there, it would have been sending it to the next module over. So this would technically be at a 1 wait over here. But there isn't that, so it doesn't display it. Shoot away. Yay! Too bad I can't tilt this thing upwards. Oh, Oh, and I'm stuck. I should probably add a reload module for this. Probably. Can I get a good bounce, please? Yes! Come on. Hey, that one didn't end up oh, there we go. Now it exploded. God damn it. I think I just barely got one good bounce, and that's it. You're waiting till the rotor stop? Whoops. Overshot. There we go. You did save that, right? Or do you just have the original version saved? Oh, it was upside down, so I didn't even hit the blades. Lol. I still like this thing. This thing's freaking fun. Because, like, if I want to do really fast shots, I just go boom, 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 boom. It's pretty quick for how fast I could shoot for a reload vanilla with only one glitch. And you want to know what that glitch is? The only glitch is the seat on the inside of the vehicle is glitch welded. That's it. That's the only glitch on this. Otherwise, the rest is vanilla. No mods, nothing. It can launch them a decent distance and has that faster reload. The only problem is if you shoot it with a single spud gun, it fucking blows up. Oh, it's a VTOL. Can I shoot it? I want to shoot it. I want to shoot it. I want to shoot it. Eh. Oh, that was close. Just gotta get a good angle. Whoops. Eh. Must hit him. I guess if he just like made his thing perfectly level and then put like a little platform in the back where he can, you know, just stand out of and just shoot spud guns at me, it'd still fucking demolish this thing. Because that's all it has to do is have one player shoot a spud gun and it's just dead. You just have to hit one of the barrels on it. Because they're not protected at all. Because I want to reduce weight. And like if I go up to a wall or something like this, and I just shoot. Really? I didn't lose much. Still the firing mechanism? It can still fire and turn without its front end. The fuck? I can still turn. Just have to do that. Yep, still tank steering. Without the front end. That's ridiculous. And like, let's just move forward. Oh, I'm not on level ground. Ridiculous. I wanted to vertically mount it, but I couldn't get to work vertically mounting, or I just thought it would look really weird. You wait for your phoenix to die? This is where I should have added like a an up and down tilt to the cannon. Actually, I have an idea. I can't lift up the front, which I could probably just do by doing that. And now I can't rotate properly. Nope, higher. Oh my god! Yes! Yeah, I did. That takes skills. That takes. There's that. You know, that wasn't luck at all. Not at all. Little mini tank's better. So you call it a phoenix? I'm coming for ya. Whoops. I think I got myself stuck anyways. Oh, maybe. Okay, good. I'm still stuck. I was just. Is it bouncing off of? No, it's just. It's firing. Oh, it's bouncing off the cabin of the vehicle and just ricocheting. That's weird. Phoenix dropship. Ew, it's got suspension in it. Ew. Ah. Is before piston. Huh. There you go. You now have a little cannon shooter thing, and you have a house that you can shoot at. I'll spawn a few of these. If you want to use this thing, you can. The little bomber. Definitely not getting distracted at all, you know. This is where I don't get people's games can lag. Because I already have a bunch of debris around. We have leftover creations we haven't removed. And I have how many of these vehicles close by to each other, and, you know, that size of a cardboard house. And there's no lag at all. And then that thing flying in the air with, you know, suspension stuff in it. And I have 0 lag. And everyone's just like, we lag so... Oh. I think it's because you landed on my thing. Yeah, there we go. Does Casper want to take a shot at the house with one of these? Oh, you want to blow it up by landing on it. But it's got cardboard above it. It'll just barely survive unless the wheel perfectly hits the... Nope! You were close on that back one. If your leg was pretty close. I think... Did your leg glitch inside of it? No, it's fine. Is the back door broken? Like how it just doesn't like being on it, but it could be right next to it like this. Oh, never mind. And they're decently level. Even with the big mass on the side, it's decently level. I'm assuming Casper does not want to shoot at the house. There we go, direct shot. Maybe I should make one with bigger barrels and a bigger cannon. Oh, well, rip. Whoops. Oh yeah, these cannons don't work when you have lag. Wonder what's lagging the game. You're missing a part of your vehicle. I'm assuming it's these guys. But yeah, it was these guys. Oh, this guy lost a wheel out of that. Interesting. But there's still one left. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, right in the... I got it right in the back. Like, did I knock off the door or did I just get it in the door? That was beautiful. I don't think this is a steep enough angle. Yeah, no. I can't hit him. Oh well. Wait, that only knocked off the tail? That's it? If the tail wasn't there, you would have lost the freaking thruster. It would have been beautiful. Logic. Like, how does it go like this, hit the wall, and not blow up? Like, come on. I got knocked to the ceiling. That's one way up. Ah. You need help there, sir. Yeah, if you guys liked the video, hit that like button. If you disliked it, why are you still watching? There's so many YouTubers that do this kind of stuff better. If you have any creations you want me to check out, I have a community creation section in my Discord. I'm unfortunately stupidly active there. Yeah, and any suggestions of things you want me to make in Scrap Mechanic, just let me know. Those are the comment sections for. See you guys next time. Bye. Oh. And check out Casper. He's the guy that made the buoyancy mod. The buoyancy, not the buoyancy, the buoyancy. Because it was spelt wrong for like forever. And the game's like